You won't believe what Diana Bahati just did, and the internet is literally on fire right now. The queen of Kenyan entertainment just served her husband the coldest revenge dish ever recorded on camera. But that is not all. Just when everyone thought it couldn't get wilder, she dropped a clip on Instagram with the caption, "Revenge season, Bahati anadhani ni yeye tu anajua kuseti. Mnaonaje hiyo wine? Imetosha ama nirudie tena?" And the moves, let's just say, they looked like they were meant to break the internet and Bahati's ego at the same time. Bahati thought he was the only one who knew how to set trends. Well, Diana Bahati just showed him exactly who is the real boss. And let me tell you, the caption that accompanied this video has left thousands of fans picking their jaws up from the floor. But before we dive into the explosive details, you need to understand exactly what led to this moment, because this story gets even more wilder than anything you have seen on a reality television.
Bahati, until you pull down that video that you posted.
Just days ago, the Kenyan music scene was sent into absolute chaos. Bahati, the gospel turned secular artist, dropped a music video that had everyone talking for all the wrong reasons. The video for his new track titled Seti premiered on October 1st, and within hours, it became the most controversial release of his entire career. We are talking about explicit content, provocative dancing, and scenes that had his own wife Diana Marwa publicly distancing herself from the project.
Let's respect value.
And then out of absolutely nowhere, Diana Marwa drops a bomb that makes Bahati's controversial video look like child's play. Diana Bahati posted a video, but this wasn't just any video. This was a full-blown and apologetic jaw-dropping spectacle that had fans literally screaming at their phone screens. The video showed Diana at what appeared to be a high-energy event. The lights are flashing, the music is pumping, and the crowd is going absolutely wild. And there, right in the center of it all, is Diana Bahati herself bringing the entire house down with dance moves that can only be described as absolutely explosive. But it gets even better, because Diana Bahati wasn't dancing alone. She was surrounded by different men, multiple men, all of them dancing with her in ways that were provocative, energetic, and completely unrestrained. The kind of dancing that makes you stop whatever you are doing and just stare at your screens in complete disbelief. The choreography was intense, the energy was electric, and the message was louder than any words you could ever express. She was matching Bahati's energy, move for move, controversy for controversy, and she was doing it with such confidence, such power, and such absolute authority that you couldn't help but respect the audacity. But that's not even the craziest part. Wait until you hear what she captioned this video with. The words she chose, they are about to change everything you thought you knew about this power couple. And trust me, what I'm about to tell you next will make you understand why this moment is being called the most savage comeback in the Kenyan entertainment history. Stay with me, because this is where things get truly explosive. Now let's talk about the caption, because this is where Diana really showed the words that she is not just a pretty face or supportive wife. This is where Diana proved that she is a force to be reckoned with, a woman who knows her worth, a queen who will not be disrespected. She captioned, and I read, "Revenge season, Bahati anadhani ni yeye tu anajua kuseti. Mnaonaje hiyo wine? Imetosha ama nirudie tena?" And this translates to, "It's revenge season. Bahati thinks he's the only one who knows how to set trends. What do you think about that wine? Is it enough, or should I do it again?" The wine she's referring to, that's the dancing style, the provocative movements that she was moving her body with those men on stage. She was literally asking her fans if she should take it even further. Can you imagine the level of confidence that Diana took to post something like that, to challenge her husband so publicly, to match his controversial energy, and then ask if she should turn it up even more? The internet absolutely exploded. Within minutes, the video had thousands of views, the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands. The comments comment section became a war zone. Some people were living for it, cheering Diana on, telling her that she's a queen who deserves to do whatever makes her happy. Others were shocked, questioning whether this was the right approach, wondering if she was going too far in response to Bahati's actions. But here is what everyone seems to be missing. This wasn't just about revenge. This wasn't just about getting back at her husband for posting a controversial video. This was about power. This was about reminding anyone that Diana Marwa is not some passive character in her own story. She's not going to sit quietly while her husband does whatever he wants. She's not going to be a good wife who just accepts everything with a smile. And the genius of it all, the absolute brilliance of Diana's move, she did it with style, she did it with confidence, and she did it in a way that nobody could ignore. She didn't write a long emotional post. She didn't go on Instagram live crying. She didn't play the victim. Instead, she went out, she danced her heart out, she created content that was just so controversial as her husband's, as she owned every single second of it. Now let's compare what Bahati did versus what Diana has done, because this comparison is absolutely crucial to understanding why the internet is having such a massive reaction. Bahati's SETI video featured him with a video vixen, women dancing provocatively in revealing outfits. The choreography was suggestive, the lyrics were explicit, the entire production was clearly designed to be edgy, to push boundaries and to create conversation. Some people are even calling the video clickbait, and it worked. People talked, but many of those conversations were negative. His wife publicly disapproved. Fans questioned whether he was abandoning his values. Critics wondered if this was a desperate attempt to stay relevant in an industry that is constantly evolving. Diana Marwa publicly distanced herself from Bahati's new music direction, particularly after the release of his explicit music video for SETI, which premiered on October. She made it clear that this wasn't the brand she wanted to be associated with. In a video shared on TikTok on Sunday, October 4th, Diana emphasizes that her initial post about Bahati's new musical video direction was not intended for clout but was a genuine expression of disappointment. Then Diana did her thing. She went to what appears to be a club or event space. She got on stage and on the dance floor, and she danced with multiple men in ways that mirrored the energy of those video vixens in Bahati's video. The dancing was so intense, it was provocative, and it was unapologetic, and most importantly, it was a direct response to what her husband had done. But here is the key difference that everyone needs to understand. Bahati's video was planned, it was produced, it was professional music video released with a marketing strategy behind it. Diana's video feels more spontaneous, more raw, more real. It has the energy of someone who just said, you know what, if he can't do it, I can do it too, and I'm going to do it right now, right here in front of everyone. The spontaneity of it makes it feel more powerful somehow, more genuine, like she was trying to create a calculated response. She was just living her life, having fun, and refusing to be boxed in by someone's expectations or of who she should be or how she should behave. And the men she was dancing with, they were not professional dancers or actors in a music video. They appeared to be regular people at the event. Fans, partygoers, people who were just there having a good time. This makes the whole thing feel more relatable, more accessible, like Diana is just a woman who went out to have fun and refused to dim her light just because her husband might have a problem with it. The parallels between the two videos are impossible to ignore. Both feature provocative dancing, both publish boundaries of what is considered acceptable, both are designed to get people talking. But Diana Bahati's video has this extra layer of meaning because it's clearly a response. It's clearly saying, if this is the game you're playing now, then I'm playing it too hard, and I'm playing it to win. So where does this leave us? What happens next in the saga of Diana Bahati and Bahati? The truth is nobody knows. The story is still unfolding in real time. As I am recording this, new developments could be happening. Bahati could be posting a response right now. Diana could be following through on her threat to do it again. The internet court of public opinion is still deliberating. But what we do know is Diana Marwa has solidified herself as someone who will not be pushed. someone who understands her worth, someone who demands equality and respect. Whether you agree with her methods or not, you have to respect the courage it takes to stand up so publicly, to risk so much, to refuse to be diminished. Bahati, for his part, is in an incredibly difficult position. How does he respond? Does he escalate? Does he apologize? Does he double down on his artistic freedom? Does he acknowledge that maybe he should have considered how his video would affect his wife before releasing it? Any move he makes now will be publicly scrutinized by millions. The caption, Bahati anadhani ni yeye tu anajua kuseti, with its challenge about whether this wine was enough or she should do it again, will echo through social media for weeks or months to come. It becomes a rallying cry for everyone who has ever felt like they were being held to different standard. It becomes part of the cultural lexicon. Whatever happened next between Diana and Bahati, one thing is certain, they have given us content that we'll be talking about for years. So what do you think? Was Diana right to post that revenge dance video? Did she go too far, or did she do exactly what needed to be done? Is Bahati learning a lesson about respect and boundaries? Or is this all just a brilliant marketing from two people who know exactly how to keep themselves in the headlines? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button, and if this story had you as shocked as the rest of the internet, subscribe and turn on the notifications, because trust me, this story is far from over and you won't want to miss what happens next. Share this video with anyone who needs to hear about Diana Bahati's legendary revenge moment. And remember, in the game of viral moments and public relationships, sometimes the queen makes the most powerful move of all. I'll see you in the next video.